Alright, lion. Short-term memory. It was Virgo Arrow Bird, wasn't it? Or was it? Lion Arrow Bird. Close, but no cigar. Oh, yep, you press confirm, not right click. The Lion Medallion. I mean, yeah, the statues release medallions, of course they do. You input the combination, you get a medallion. But I need a key. Not a medallion. Will you give me something if I give you a single medallion, O goddess? Examine the medallion. Large ornamental medallion adorned with a relief of a ferocious lion. Do you pronounce it differently? Or do you not? Well, that's a relief.
So Elliot was right.
Yeah, but the passage isn't open yet.
Not by a long shot. Step number 2, get rid of the bars. Step number 3, lower this. I don't know. I mean, if this goes up with the bars intact, then how am I supposed to progress? Find 3 medallions. Obtain lion medallion. Got a little bit of a problem here, Marvin. I have no problems here, Marvin, because I have a knife.
This is not how I imagined my first day.
Yeah, well, you'd better get used to it. There's gotta be a combination to the safe someplace, and that safe is bound to harbor the key. But yes, now that I have the knife, I can deal with it. Tape! My goodness. What a nemesis. Tape. I can combine 2 green herbs. That's a decent chunk of healing as far as I know. Ammo. Well. Reload. Oh boy. Oh look, a fire. Yes. And at this point I wonder where Claire is and how she's faring. 'Cause this is rough. It was glowing so much, I expected this to have some meaning. But it seems to have none. Nothing beyond the information desk that I can at least see that might be of any use. The reception area has been cleared out, and the only way forward is through here. If I leave Claire with Marvin... yeah, won't she get bitten? I don't know. I don't know, didn't I get bitten? How are the protagonists resistant to this? Or are they? Oh no. Look, I can't. I just can't deal with this. I mean, I can deal with this emotionally. I mean, I can't deal with zombies right now. It seems like they're indestructible. It's significantly worse than in Resident Evil 1. In Resident Evil 1, at least you shot their heads, they would go down. And of course, what you feared was that they would eventually get back up, so you had to find a way to burn them. But over here, they seem nigh on indestructible. You pump them full of lead, they keep coming back up. Yeah, Vestin, the zombies, what else is new? Cleaning in progress. I sincerely doubt that. Well, I did save recently. I can save the game, but can the game save me? Always keep the exits in mind. Can I actually think on the spot? Can I improvise? Helicopter. Be careful. It's a zombie. Leon, please.
Oh, what the fuck? Huh? What?
Does that guy have... Is that a pipe through his... Is trachea the right...
Not quite.
I mean, throat would be the simplest way to describe the situation, but... You can crack open a window if you dare, Leon. I mean, I do remember Resident Evil 1. And the later on we got in the game, the worse it became as far as the outside portions of the mansion were concerned, as the entire... I guess as the entire city got overrun by zombies, as the mansion got surrounded by zombies, and as they started banging on the glass. Like zombies are wont to do. Well, zombies and... well, mostly zombies. Just mindless creatures, hell-bent on destruction and... such. Confiscated item storage. Do we have weapon? Oh, no. It's a corpse, though. It's a corpse. It's fine. Was impaled by the face. These two get up when I try to go through here. These two get up. This is a club door. I have no way to open the window. I'm going to have to run through them on my way back to the main hall, am I not? The search of this room has been completed. There's bound to be something here. Vestin, basically nothing has happened. If you have to replay this section, then so be it. The weather out there is horrible, but isn't it always? When has there been a nice and shiny day in Raccoon City? Do I even recall one? Something kicked that can, and that something is presumably a zombie. And all I'm dealing with here are narrow corridors. Plus, I can't really go back now, can I? Not because I'm blocked by zombies, mind you, but because I have no way to progress. I need to find something, presumably another statue, another medallion, a combination to this safe, a key, something. If I don't find anything, I'll have nothing to come back with. So I need to go forward, basically no matter what. There's no point in running away unless I'm explicitly told to run away. I have to face my opposition, have to gun down any zombie, possibly run past them. I don't really have alternatives. Yeah, well, screw you. Record of events. September the 25th. We're turning the station into a temporary shelter due to the massive sudden outbreak. All police personnel have been instructed to make the safety of the citizens the top priority as we try to accommodate as many of them as possible. A laudable goal on the 25th of September. The 25th of September, addendum. One of the refugees attacked us in the middle of the night, resulting in the death of one officer and injuring 3 others. That's 4 zombies. The person in question was quickly restrained. That's not gonna help. We believe this was simply a case of someone snapping under intense stress. No, it wasn't. This entire place is crawling with zombies. September the 26th. A mob attacked the station today, resulting in a number of casualties. A few survivors were able to make it safely behind the emergency shutters. But surrounded as we are, it'll be hard for any of us to escape this place. We're not sure we can fix any of our comm equipment. Oh great, the communications are down, that's what I needed. So we remain cut off from the outside world. Yeah, I could tell by the fact that you still have no idea what's going on. September the 27th. You know, yeah, in a zombie apocalypse scenario, that's the way these things go. On the 25th, it started and they got the initial orders. On the 27th, basically all notes end. It's usually... It's usually not a protracted fight. Come on, Vestin. Of course it is with zombies. Well, not even essentially near ground zero. September the 27th. There was another clash on the west side of the station around 1 p.m. 12 people died! And there's only a handful of survivors left. Everything is falling into disarray in here. David Ford. I'm about to get attacked by another one of those vicious, ghoulish freaks. My idea is to try to run through these rooms as quickly as possible, collect as much as I can, and then either try to run circles around that zombie or possibly just tap it with the gun and then try to run past it, possibly sustaining some injuries. Trying to gun them all down is not the way to go, as has been quite convincingly demonstrated to me on my way to the station. I was presented with about, what, 10, 20 zombies? And the game basically said, knock yourself out. You have, what, 1 bullet, 2? Go ahead and try to gun all of them down. I suggest you run past them, or you're not gonna have a good time. And so it continues, because this is a survival horror game. Don't try to wipe everything out. Think. Try to survive. This is the map, the full map of the first floor. I've seen almost everything here. This isn't marked as much of anything, it's a corridor of some description. Yeah, this is cut off. Shutters. Shutters here. This has been... Yes, there's a barrier been placed here, but... Oh, no, sorry, the barrier here is still there. The barrier between the reception and the main hall is something that happened after this was drawn. Interesting. A barrier over here. Windows, presumably bolded. But not bolded well enough. Which means I'm in the operations room, am I not? That is correct. That is exactly where you are, past Vestin. You have ran past the records room that was locked with the club key, and now you're inside the operations room. So that was the path to records room? I thought that sign said confiscated items. So would that be in the records room? I would expect maybe the safety deposit room. Interesting. I don't know. I'm in here though. All you know, you can just click space and check for yourself quite easily. This is the club door to the records room. I'm in the operations room that still hasn't been searched in its entirety. There's a one-way door. One of those things we love to hate. That leads to this corridor over here. Oh, great. Will I be coming back via another path? Well, for all I know, yes. Okay, question. Where's the typewriter? Where's the nearest typewriter? Because that's what I want to reach. Presumably, there's an alternative typewriter I can get to soon enough. Oh dear. I need to plan things out first and foremost. I don't think I want to go through the one-way door quite yet. I think I'll jiggle the door. And if you can go through there, then that's great. I'll presumably go through there, not through the one-way door. And I'll need to search the operations room very soon. No dice. The zombie still didn't get to me, so that's good. This is a chained door. I'm going to need something like a crowbar to get through chained door. So the only way out is through the one-way door. There's a zombie on the other side of this, so I am not leaving through there. Not yet, anyway. If push comes to shove, I can consider that option. Oh boy, I kinda regret my actions already. Alright. I didn't get all the items in the operations room. But there was a zombie there, so I didn't. Okay. Now, I have a decent bit of ammo. Maybe the next order of business is to actually gun down a zombie, secure the perimeter over here in this corridor, and then make my way to every single room in the area. Because the alternative seems pretty grim. I can try to run around them, but my goodness, do I hate that. Now, you don't have to clear out the rooms. It just dawned on me what makes this game worse than Resident Evil 1 or 0. Zombies can travel between rooms. Yeah. So when you leave one, it doesn't have to be any sort of a cutscene. It doesn't have to be scripted. They can just follow you into a given place. And there's basically nothing you can do about that.
But hey, you could hypothetically try to corral them, right? You could lead them places and then lock them though. Maybe.
I don't know how far that guy is, but I could try to run past him hypothetically and enter one of the doors. But if I do that, and I encounter a zombie over there, what do I do then? At that point, I have a zombie behind my back and in front of me. I can keep on tagging them, but at that point, I will just be collecting a huge horde on my back. So I'll try to gun this one down. It's trying to get something out of the vending machine. My goodness, is this pathetic. No, I'll put it this way. It's rather preoccupied. How about I try to walk past it? What, into the West office? Yeah, it was quite evident that it was very preoccupied with its little fixation. Just like in life, it wanted a little snack, but it expected to get brains out of the vending machine. Storage locker terminal memo. It appears that the keypad to the locker's terminal is missing a few keys. Of course, nothing ever works anymore. Okay, keypad, missing keys. I suggest that the person responsible for this mess find some spare keys and fix this right now. You know who you are, bastard? Who else would fuck it up this badly? Well, it's not like it was me. You know, that is indeed a very well-posed question. Look, it's a button. You really can press it with your finger. It's not that difficult. It's an empty switch. You can do this. But apparently you cannot. Sorry, you cannot. Not in this game. But this means that a number of lockers is accessible to me. Or is it? I can access 101, can't access 102 or 103, but from 104 to 109 should be perfectly fine. What do you mean, no? 1, 0, fall. Sorry. 1, 0, 5. 1, 0, 6. Please. One, oh, 7. 1, 0, 8. 1, 0, 9. Okay, that's good. I don't think I can access any others. Just testing. I'm not a numerologist, but who? Okay, you fat bastard.
Jesus.
Yeah. Reload. It's gonna get up. You know it's gonna get up. Headshot! Oh yeah. Roll film! Yes, please do. An undeveloped roll of film. Oh. Oh, that's just peachy keen. Film. Commemorative. An undeveloped roll of film. Commemorative is written on it. That's great. We're going to have to go into the darkroom to develop this further. Alright. But the good news is I can gun these zombies down. Obviously I can. I just did. Perhaps I should interact with every single one of those lockers, right? Something here, something there. Something everywhere. The game isn't that difficult. It's not that hard. Weapons locker, you need a card over here. Does this put anything else onto my map? Yeah. Hip pouch, combat knife, gunpowder. They all get added as entries over here, which is good. Steel boy. This has absolutely definitively not been cleared out, but I can access all these other rooms. Which leaves me with the following question. Where do I want to go next? Presumably most of them will be inaccessible anyway, but I do have to make a choice. If I turn a corner over here, I can go downstairs. And of course, if I go to the dark room, you know, I can develop the film, one would presume. Maybe I need the chemicals from someplace, I don't know. I would go to this little junction. I think it's a nice little idea. The zombies will eventually get up, but such is unlife. Such is undeath, I guess. How about the West office? It's right across from me right now. Okay, try it out. Hello, officer. I sincerely hope you're dead. And I do mean for good. And not, you know, undead. Uses of gunpowder. Oh, this is gonna be good. Handgun ammo, gunpowder ×2. Shotgun shells, gunpowder plus high-grade gunpowder. Yellow. Magnum ammo, high-grade gunpowder. Yellow ×2. There's not a lot of ammo left around the station, so make good use of any gunpowder you find. Different guns require different ammo, so pay attention what you're combining. things or you won't get what you need. You don't have to highlight it in green for me. I can figure this one out. Gunpowder. Make your own ammo. I need my item chest. Operation report. September the 28th, 2:30 a.m. Hold on, this is past the 27th of September, obviously. But the final note was on that other thing. It's down to just me and 3 others. No weapons, no ammo, and too many skirmishes have drained us mentally and physically. We're not gonna make it. Officer Phillips once suggested we escape through the sewers. Apparently there's a secret tunnel under this place left over from its museum days. I brushed her idea off before, but now it's not sounding all that bad. Yeah, there's no proof there's even a tunnel, or that the sewers aren't infested with zombies. But I don't want to sit here and wait to die either. It's a long shot, but I'm gonna try to find out what I can about that tunnel. Elliot, Edward. Oh, Elliot. Buddy. You didn't make it. You didn't make it. That was Elliot. That was the guy that got bisected, wasn't it? Poor guy. Alright, this is where I am. There's a partition over there, there's a path upstairs. Oh dear. Yeah, this is the part beyond the partition. Those zombies are bound to get up eventually. I mean, you know, I do have a decent bit of ammo to expend, so even if they do... Fear not. Rookie's first assignment. Leon S. Kennedy. Oh, jolly. Leon S. Kennedy, we're putting you on a very special case for your first assignment. Your mission is to unlock your desk. They've prepared a fun little practical exercise, a prank, a snipe hunt for me on my first day. But when everything went awry, well, it stayed that way. Your mission is to unlock your desk. The key to your success is in the initials of all first names. Input the letters in order of our desks. There are 2 locks, one on each side of your desk. Make sure you get them both. Basically, your first task is to remember your fellow officers' names, but you figured that much out, right? Good luck, Leon. By the way, it might take a little work to get Scott to give you a straight answer. Lieutenant Branner. That's the guy. That's the honorable guy. Scrawled in a corner between drops of blood. Be glad you're not here, rookie. And now I am. Now I am. Presumably, that's the guy. Oh, goodness. Presumably. Yeah. It's the guy. Oh boy. I would have to check their names. In the footage. Hold on. There's David Ford. It's Officer Phillips. It's Elliot Edwards. In order of our desks. Are the names on the desks? I mean, what's the first name of Lieutenant Brenner? Okay. I get it. That's how it's gonna be. It's how it's gonna be, buddy.
God damn it.
Tell you what, I like it this way. I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden, I can actually perform effective headshots. Previously, I could sink as much ammo as I wanted into zombies' heads and nothing much would happen. Maybe because those were supposed to be climactic scenes where I run away, but now I can blow the brains out and be just peachy keen. It's lovely, really. Just steady on, take aim, blow the brains out. That's it. Zombie gone. Ah, damn it, another safe, the combination for which remains a mystery to me. Yet another lock with no key. Elliot is a fellow officer, certainly. Nell Carlson, Elliot Edward. Those are certainly names. NC and EE. So I think NE might be the answer. Initials. Tell you what, if I know NC, I can just roll this until I get to the right letter. NAC, NBC, NCC, NDC, NEC, NFC. Near-field communication? No. How about you? Presumably you don't work like NC. There's a limited number of letters. Well, let's see. How many combinations are there? Can I run through all of them? Can I brute force this puzzle? Come on. What an intellectual I am. I mean, it's a matter of memory, dear. Can I possibly not operate under pressure? Wait. This door leads out into the main hall. And I do not have a key for it. If only... Oh, I would love to be able to access the main hall. Yeah, and do what exactly, Vestin? You don't have a key. Welcome, Leon. I've just noticed this. Yes, there was supposed to be a nice little party. But they told me to stay away. I don't want to get near, but I don't have much of a choice now, do I? George Scott. So GS?
Obviously, being here in the future, I already know what the solution to the puzzle is, but I don't want to spare you all of my confusion.
What about DF? Doesn't seem to be a D anywhere. Okay, tell you what, I'm going to write the names down. Bear with me. Alright, it's Neil, it's Elliot. What about you, guy? Oh yes, David Ford. I'm writing down names. I'm not in the mood for silliness here. George Scott. I knew you were gonna get up, you miserable little pile of
What the
gall. Sometimes you get a headshot, and sometimes you do not. Such is the way of things. I could have refused to approach that guy. I really could have. That's just me making noise. It's okay. No further zombies. I think this room is safe. I've essentially blasted out everything that was here. Will it get up again? I don't know. Malvin Branna. Okay, his name is Malvin. Of course his name is Malvin. I mean, come on, I knew his name was Malvin. Rita Phillips. Phillips. Nope, not a wife of anyone here. Marvin Brenner. And now it's time to go through all the combinations. There aren't that many of them. You don't get the initials, so presumably you are supposed to brute force this to this extent. But yes, it's morbid. We've just gone through all the names of all the officers over here that were supposed to welcome me, but are now, in fact, dead. MBB. And MDB. Am I missing something here? Ah, huge swaths of this footage will have to be cut out.
That's okay, Past Western, leave that to me. You solve the puzzle.
I'm sorry, do I not understand the English language? Now, presumably someone who does is going to be asking the exact same sort of question of me. Pestin, do you seriously not understand simple written instructions? What's wrong with you? Leonis Kennedy will putting you on a very special case for the first time in the mission to ask you. That's the key to your success is in the initials of our first names. Skipping a letter? M-R-I? M-R-G. Why?
Don't worry. He'll figure it out. I know him. Well, of course I know him. He's me.
If that's Malvin Branna...
I got an achievement pop-up after I solved that.
That's the M.
And I didn't feel particularly accomplished.
But why the G?
Give him literally a couple more seconds. The gears are grinding. He's about to get it. Pay close attention now.
Wait. There's Neil, Elliot, David, George, Marvin, Rita, Carlson, Edward, Ford, Scott, Branna, Phillips. So, MRG, you could take Marvin, Rita, George, which leaves Neil, Elliot, David. Initials of first names. Look, there are 6 officers over here. Each one of them has a first name. Forget the initial. There are 2 locks. My initial...
Your initial impression?
Let me explain my folly to you. My initial assumption was it's first name, initial, last name for 2 people. And I was desperately trying to figure out how, why, how am I supposed to know? There are 6 names, first name, last name, combinations, first name, last name. So that's 12 things in total. Now, an initial is the first letter of any of these things. The initial was supposed to be your first names, and it makes perfect sense. There's 6 people, and there's 6 things to set the combinations of, isn't there? So it's every single first name of all the 6 officers. And I will read their names out loud out of respect. Neil Carlson, Elliot Edward, David Ford, George Scott, Marvin Branna, and Rita Phillips. Now, Marvin is the sergeant out there bleeding out in the main hall. But yes, M, R, and G were to be set on one side. N, E, and D are to be set here. So this is essentially going to say Ned. And I'm going to put away my notepad. Because something is about to happen. Possibly I just get an item, as I have cleared things out anyway. High capacity mag for Matilda. Can I toss items? Because my inventory is now full. Leon S. Kennedy. That's right, that's me. Ugh. A custom part for the Matilda that extends clip capacity to 24 rounds and shortens reload time. Gee, that sounds really nifty. Can I use it? Can I combine it with my gun? Take. Combine with Matilda. Oh yes. Yes! My gun! 24 shot capacity 9mm polymer frame handgun. Non-standard issue gun with problems that make it impractical for the general public. I still love you, Matilda. You're saving my life here. Can't reload with this ammo though. I would love to, but I can't. I have too much ammo. What a problem to have. Okay. I got more handgun ammo. That's awfully nice, awfully sweet. I'm glad I visited this place. The West Office. I haven't cleared out all the items from here, unsurprisingly. I can't access this because I don't have the spade key. I can't access the safe because I don't have the combination for it. So nothing else remains but to get out of here and go across the hall into the safe deposit room. No, we've already been here. Down here down the corridor? No, that's the last place I'll visit. So I guess I'll go over here and presumably find the door chained. I haven't saved in a hot second, as they call it. Westin, you just need to chill the hell out. Locked door. Oh, gee, what a surprise. So the only way forward is via the corridor, which will neatly lead me to the dark room where I can develop my little bit of film. But presumably that means they'll just be trading one item for another item, unless that suddenly magically transforms into a document of which I can carry an unlimited amount. Maybe it's just information I store inside my own noggin, I don't know. Doesn't matter. But I guess a developed photo, it's not like film takes that much more space. I'm stalling. Westin, you gotta figure out where you are, buddy. Really. Okay, there's this path. Just want to investigate this bit of the corridor first, but look. There's nothing here. If there's a zombie there, that's unfortunate. I have to go through here to the dark room and then down the stairs. Hopefully eventually end up in the main hall. Please don't open that door. Okay. I have 2 slots left. He's fine, and push comes to shove, I can combine green herbs. You know what? You get over here, I will shoot you. No questions asked. Thank you, potted plant, very cool. What is this? Wooden boards! ×1. Board up the window, board up the window! Quickly! Sturdy pieces of wood that can be used to board up windows. Perfect for keeping the riffraff out. Achievement unlocked. That'll hold them. Will it though? I hope so. Will it though? I mean, I repeat, I hope so. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm... yeah, I'm a bit of a... Yes! Yes! Oh my goodness, gimme. An ink ribbon, please? Gunpowder. No thank you. I would like an ink ribbon instead. Oh gee, well... 3 of them! Yes! Ah, okay. But before we do that, before we save, which we will in a moment, in a hot second, medicinal benefits of herbs. Yes, please do inform me, Darkroom Notebook. Humans have used herbs to treat sickness and disease since the dawn of time. Gee, this sounds familiar. In this book, we will explore 3 such herbs native to the Arklay Mountains. Green herbs have the ability to heal basic injuries, while blue herbs have long been used to treat poisoning. I've got an odd sense of deja vu. As for red herbs, while they are visually appealing, they offer no medicinal benefits, or so it was thought until recently. It's well known that combining herbs together produces blends that heighten the herb's effects, but it has been discovered that red herbs can play a big role when mixed properly. According to one doctor of Asian medicine, mixing blue and red herbs together produces a blend that will strengthen one's constitution. So, as far as I understand it, you can combine red and green for that full healing benefit, but if you're brave enough, you're not afraid of poison, you haven't taken too much damage, and you don't really need the health, you can combine blue and red and increase your constitution. Sounds awesome. Truly, we have just begun to realize the full potential of these herbs and their ability to heal the human body. Further research is sure to yield even more fascinating results. I love it. Is there an item box? Oh, there is. Oh, there is. Store the herbs. Store the herbs. Store the herbs. Store the gunpowder. No, I think I'll carry the knife with me. I just gotta remember, if I actually get caught, I gotta use my knife. I've been taught that quite explicitly. Gotta use my knife. And then I gotta kill a zombie, retrieve the knife. It's as simple as that. Oh, you turn on the light and you get a bit of music. Because this is a safe place. This is the save room. Film contains evidence. Do not leave out. I'm sorry, what is that? That doesn't look like a red herb, it looks like a purple herb. It's just a red herb, never mind. Alright. Now I'm going to mix red and blue to strengthen my constitution whenever I get the chance. But for now, before I save, I want to develop that film. Let's see whatever lies within. Commemorative photo. I see. The king holding the spade card. Oh, well, a spade card. And he presumably has the spade key. King with a crown, a long beard, But where would I find such a statue? Where would I find such a thing? More importantly, is that gone from my inventory? Wrong button. Yes, it's gone. It's now filed under documents. Exquisite. Well, I have no further need of developing any film. So let's turn on the light. It's not like the zombies can see me in the dark anyway. And I might as well use this opportunity to save. We've acquired 3 ink ribbons. We have gone pretty deep into the west wing of the police station / art gallery. It has been quite a bumpy ride, but it certainly could have been worse. Now, the worst part about all of this is, of course, that I have not searched the operations room fully and have left a zombie there. Of course, I have burnt basically none of these zombies, which is also a bit of a concern. Other than that, as far as I can tell, I will be able to go upstairs. Now, the question is, was there a door locked from the other side up here? Well, there was a spade door over here. I think I'll essentially have to explore the upstairs part of the west wing of the police station and find something there. That's basically the only option at this point. I don't know what else to do because there aren't really any other places to go to. But for now, I guess that's about it. This has gone significantly better than I had expected, but I will save here, so thanks for watching, and you will see me elsewhere.